Hello everyone, it's me again, not bald this time, and I have been very busy with school. I'm doing the art student thing, and so I haven't had a lot of time to upload or draw personal stuff, but I've come across a lot of my old sketchbooks and they're really inspiring, so I've been pushing myself to keep, a steady pace with filling up sketchbooks. I am much more partial to mixed media paper now than I was before. So I don't even really have a sketchbook of my own so much as I have a mixed media sketchbook of my own. And you might notice that there is going to be some changes to my channel. A lot of the older videos are private now, and that's because some of the content that I was drawing back then was very sexual. And there's nothing wrong with sexual art. I don't want that to be the message here. It's just that a lot of places won't hire you if you have sexual art out on the internet. And I do still want to continue creating for you guys. It just has to be a lot more corporate acceptable. And everybody loves a little bit of that. I'm just a money-hungry cog in the machine like all of us. So, with that being said, this next sketchbook is probably going to have a tiny bit of nudity and a little bit of sexual content, but nothing that is too distasteful, because sexual liberation is for the birds. So, let's get started. So, usually at the beginning of my sketchbooks, I tend to draw either me or one of my characters. Here I decided to draw Stevie and Ezra. Stevie is done with Posca. Sorry, she wasn't really in focus before. There she is. Right here we've just got some vent art. I think it's about chronic pain. Another vent piece. This one's about migraines. I was clearly having a lot of fun doing vent art this day. This one I think is more about isolation, a little bit of quarantine blues. I think this is also, I think this is also about chronic pain. And sometimes it just makes you kind of want to get all your organs scooped out. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah. Here we've got a drawing of a desert, probably Utah. I was doing a project about Western living at the time, so obviously it was getting into my thoughts. Here is Stevie all dressed up like your classic gold rush gal. This is just me enjoying crayons because they're just so much fun. And then there's a little Stevie with pen. Come on, focus. There you go. As you can tell from the sketchbook, I really love my gray markers, just for extra tonal definition and just to make it more 3D looking. That's a little Fung. Always love drawing her. Started this page off with a self-portrait, a little drawing of Elise, and a side character that I forget the name of. Crap. Oh man. I suck. I forgot her name. Crap. Well, hopefully it'll come to me while I'm editing this, but I can't remember her name for the life of me. Anyway, this is just like me practicing drawing a lion. I ended up going with this design. This was for a project. Another drawing of my lion character. For a second I thought that it would be cool to give him a tail like this and little dragon spikes, but I actually didn't end up doing that. Aha! The frogadillo, slightly smudged. And down here we've got a mermaid that I did not finish. This face is kind of cute, but I didn't finish it, and up here is another Elise. This is a squirrel that used to live in my neighborhood. Well, I think she still does, but at this point she had really little babies, so her nipples were really big and fat, and I nicknamed her Nipples. And I ended up getting to watch her babies grow up. It was a really cool experience in my backyard. That's just a little me. I didn't end up really loving this drawing, so I did a better version where it's like me as a fairy. And a little Stevie. What do you know, I still find the time for some colorful abstract art every once in a while. I love Poscas, so any chance I get to draw with Poscas does take a long time, but the end result is pretty cool. Ah, Posca Tam. Okay, this was actually a draw along where we were drawing along to Super Mega's Drunk Drawing series. I love Super Mega, I love drunk drawing. And so this was the Simpson episode, spoiler alert. I was trying to draw all these characters from memory. I think I did a pretty okay job for most of them. Mo is a miss, but this drawing really makes up for it right here. This is quite hilarious. This was the Avengers episode of Drunk Drawing, so the Iron Man is questionable. The Hulk is kind of an A+ from me. Thanos is questionable. Black Widow is really throwing that ass back. Seems like I cut something out. But down here there's a nice little thick Stevie. A couple drawings of my lion character. And some random otters. I don't know what this character is down here. I just made him up. But my OC do not steal. Okay, so these drawings are pretty good. I was doing drawings of my boyfriend's cat. There's a little drawing of him on the side there. And from the back, right there. And then as she's sleeping. And this is her face when she looks at me. And this is her face when she closes her eyes at me. A little page of warm-ups. Never did nobody no harm. One of these is a marker, but it's obviously running out of ink there, so I moved on to pencil. And some random thick girl with pigtails. Not a character, just a random drawing. This is a stain of water that I turned into a glowing deep-sea creature. Marge for good luck. And then some Aria for extra good luck. Stevie and Aria T-posing. Stevie and some scribbles. Looks like a pen was running out of ink over here because you can see the struggle marks. Holy crap. If I don't remember this character's name soon, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna piss, and I'm gonna shit. But I can't think of it right now. I'm very sorry, guys. If anyone in the comments knows, you're like, honestly, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say iPhone giveaway, but, you know. Oh. A sad Stevie and a cat. And then that's little old me. Little old me. Little old me with some brush marks in the back. I think this is a brush pen because of those bristle marks. Low-waisted pants, Aria. Low-waisted pants, Aria. Low-waisted pants, Aria. Oh my god, this is a little racy, guys. What did I tell you? It's gonna get a little bit sexual. Now look, fat. Oh, I shouldn't say that in front of Aria. Listen, okay, babe, you're a little plus size, but that's what makes you fucking gorgeous. Everything about you is perfect. I did not mean to call you that. I'm not, I swear to God, I'm not Joe Biden. I will not challenge you to a race or an arm wrestle, I swear. I don't know what's going on here, but Stan Bo Burnham for good, clear skin. I don't know. It's my dog. My dog. Oh, my dog. It's my dog. Stevie with a messy bun. Piper with some kind of cardigan on. I don't know. I didn't use reference. And Elise with a ponytail. Elise looking in love. And some squigs. These are squigs, if I haven't told you guys before on video. These are like a little creature I created, and I love them very much. Do not steal. Over here we got some quick sketches of Tam among some schoolwork where I was just figuring out some poses. We were doing this fun Tim Burton style assignment where we have to come up with like a cartoon or Disney movie or something like that, fairy tale, something like that. I chose Peter Pan. So this is my little Tim Burton inspired Peter and Wendy. But there's a lot more where that came from. This is the 420 episode of Drunk Drawing where they actually got high instead of drunk. So there was a lot of cool ideas this episode. Michael Jackson, Chinese dragon, stoned pirates, smoking a bong on an island. I am pretty proud of this one, not gonna lie. This was done with a fountain pen, which is why it's very angular. But I really liked the art style that came out. This is some more Peter and Wendy. Some little pen and marker drawings. Piper tries growing out her hair, so it's a little shaggy. That Stevie, I don't know about you guys, but that Stevie is kind of creeping me out, like a little bit. I don't know what it is. What do you know? Some more Peter and Wendy. I told you guys there was going to be a lot of these. I'm a pretty big fan of this one right here, these two, which is pretty close to what they ended up being. Quick Stevie is always my warm-up, if you haven't noticed. I am a huge fan of this Peter, this little tribal, little, like, I don't know. Okay, the live-action Peter Pan, he is wearing, like, a little tunic made out of leaves. So that's what this is inspired by. I'm not taking credit for that idea. It was just, oh, what do you know? It's Strangeford and Peculious. Hello, guys. Okay, here are the final designs for the project. Little Nutman, a dog and a cat, and some extra poses. We had to come up with 5 two-person poses, so that's why there's gonna be a few of these. This is the pose we ended up doing. That's a little drawing from my boyfriend. He's actually really good. This is like something I was doing for a different class. I can't have long hair right now because my hair is short, but when I do have long hair, I'm gonna get a wolf cut. So I was just, you know, living my fantasy through some drawings. Here's one where I'm wolf cutting it in some shorts, and here's a close-up of the wolf cut. Man, I wish I had a green tank top like that. It's cute. Not much. What are you doing? Drawing a giant fucking centipede alien. How about you? Some flour. I'm allergic to this flour, obviously. And here's me trying to figure out how the hell to draw James because I don't have a lot of muscle memory for his character and I'm trying to get there. This ended up being a pretty good mock-up of what I want his character design to look like. I think that, like, people should be pretty unique in facial structure because they are in real life. Some life drawing at my boyfriend's house. This is called a blind contour drawing where you don't look at the paper and you don't take your pen off the page. And here is a drawing I did of my boyfriend while he was drawing me. And I've drawn him quite a little bit in this sketchbook, as you have seen, but I definitely love this one the best. I captured his likeness. I captured his little feet. He's always barefoot. It freaks me out because I'm a sock person, but I love him anyway. So that's it, guys. The last drawing in the sketchbook is just a bunch of random stuff. A drawing of Worf from memory, because I was trying to explain his character because I forgot his name. Luckily, my mom and dad are both nerds, so when I showed this drawing to them, they were like, oh, that's Worf. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I am going to keep making these until the day I die, probably, so subscribe if you haven't. I love you, and if I ever see you in the street, it's on site. Good night. Goodbye. Love you. It's on site.